Hello, my friends. Welcome to another session of Yoga in 10. My name is Eliza, and I'll be guiding you through this chair yoga sequence today. The sequence is created specifically for the knees. So if you find that you have any issues around your knees, this is a great sequence for you to strengthen the muscles around the knees in a comfortable and safe way. I find with a lot of my students who struggle with knee issues that a standing practice is a little bit too much pressure on the knees. So this is a really great way to strengthen the knees without the pressure and with no pain. With that being said, if you do experience any pain or twinging or discomfort throughout the sequence, please do less of the pose and take the options that feel best for you. So there's no need for you to push yourself or push into poses, but rather find your own personal edge, and your body will tell you where that edge is. So what you'll need for today, you don't necessarily need the mat underneath the chair. You just need a chair, preferably with a back for some support and no arms, if that's possible. If you have arms on the chair, that's perfectly fine. Some blocks, as you can see, my feet are on blocks. That's because my legs are short. But for you, your legs might be long, in which case you need to raise your seat. So maybe you want to take a seat on a pillow or a folded up blanket. So the idea is to get the knees in line with the hips so that they're not higher than the hips or much lower than the hips. And this might help you feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stable in your chair. And possibly grab a pillow. I will be using this block as my pillow. We'll start today by finding a comfortable seat. Come to sit on your chair and feel free to sit up tall, maybe rest the hands on the thighs. You can push yourself back so that you sit with your back resting against the chair for some extra support. And if it's comfortable for you, maybe close your eyes, maybe fix your gaze onto one still spot. As you start to notice how your breath feels, how your body feels in this moment. As you notice your breath, notice if your breath is quick or slow, if it's deep or shallow. As you notice your body, notice any areas of tension, discomfort. Sit up tall. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And slow, long exhale by mouth. 2 more, just like that. Deep inhale by nose, no strain. And slow, long exhale by mouth. Last one, in and out by nose. Inhale through your nose. And slow, long exhale by nose. Release control of your breath. And for the remainder of the practice, keep your breath in and out through your nose. On your next inhale, sit up tall. So if your feet are on blocks, send your blocks a little bit wider than they are right now. Feet onto the blocks, so send the knees out wide and toes point in the same direction as the knees. This is a really good rule of thumb in any poses that you're doing to avoid any twisting or discomfort in the knees. So always check in that the knees and the toes point in the same direction. Keep the right hand on the right thigh, or maybe come down onto the forearm and elbow. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Exhale, gentle side bend. Inhale, peel chest open and up towards the ceiling. Exhale, can you reach your left fingertips overhead a little bit more? Stay here for 2 more breaths. Keep breathing into the left side of the body. Don't take yourself beyond your edge. If your breath becomes labored, you've maybe taken the practice a little bit further than your own personal edge. Inhale, slowly, slowly come back to center. Left hand onto the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen into the crown of the head. Exhale, left elbow or hand onto the left thigh. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Take a side bend. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, peel your chest open and up towards the ceiling. Continue to focus on the opening in the right side of the body. On your next inhale, press left elbow into the left thigh, reach up, and bring your right hand down onto the thigh. Bring the feet back to about hip width distance. Sit up tall, hands on the thighs. Grab your pillow or book to pop in between your thighs. So you might want to bring your feet a little bit closer together if this is more comfortable for you, and give your proper good squeeze. Sit up tall. Some shaking in the thighs is perfectly natural. What we're doing here is we're strengthening the muscles that support your knee, and by doing so, helping to relieve any pain, as the knee will feel supported by the quadriceps and the muscles that lie around the knees and support that joint. Sit up tall. Keep squeezing and slowly take a hold of your prop. Release your thighs. Bring awareness to any sensations you may be feeling. We'll do 2 more just like that. Bring knees together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inner thighs, squeeze knees together. Sit up tall. Maybe notice where you're feeling these sensations. Don't forget to breathe. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Sit tall. Relax your shoulders. Just 5 more seconds to go. And slowly release. Take a hold of your prop. Take a moment to notice. Last one. Squeeze your prop. Squeeze the knees. Squeeze inner thighs together. Sit up tall. Let's take 3 deep inhales and exhales together. Inhale by nose. Long, slow exhale by nose. 2 more. Inhale by nose. Long, slow exhale by nose. Last one. And slowly release. Put your prop to one side. Notice if you feel stable in your chair. If you want to sit further back in your chair for a little bit more support, then feel free to do so. You can also lean your back against the backrest of the chair. Take a hold of the seat of the chair for some extra support, or arms if you have arms on your chair. On your next inhale, slowly lift your right foot, extend your right leg out in front of you. Only take this as far as it feels comfortable for you. You don't have to fully extend the leg. Some shaking in the right quadriceps is perfectly natural here. And if it feels good for you, flex your right foot, point toes towards the ceiling, sit up tall. On your next exhale, slowly bend your knee, rest sole of the foot onto the floor or your block. Inhale, slowly extend right leg. Only take it to your personal edge. Sit tall. Exhale. Bend the right knee. Rest the foot. Last one on this side. Inhale to extend the leg. Exhale. Bend the knee. Foot on the floor. Moving on to the left. On your inhale, extend your left leg. Now you may notice that the left leg might feel different to the right. This is perfectly natural. Maybe start to flex your left foot. And on your exhale, slowly bend your left knee, rest the foot on the floor. Inhale to extend the left leg. Maybe flex the left foot, sit up tall. Exhale, bend the left knee. Rest the foot. Last one, inhale to extend and flex. Exhale, bend and rest. So you may notice a slight difference between the 2 legs. This is natural. All of us have mild imbalances in the body. The idea is not to judge the body, but rather notice these differences so that as you progress through your practice, you can start to connect on a deeper level with how your body is feeling and how it reacts to certain things. Grab your block or your pillow again and pop it in between the legs. Stay seated a little bit further back on your chair and bring your feet a little bit closer together so the ankles are directly underneath the knees. Squeeze your prop with your inner thighs and knees. Take a hold of your chair. Sit up tall. Inhale to extend your right leg. Take this only as far as it feels comfortable for you. Maybe flex your right foot. Exhale, bend your right knee, rest your right foot, keep squeezing. Inhale to extend the right leg, flex the foot, sit up tall. Exhale, bend the right knee, rest your foot. Last one, I promise, on this side anyway. Inhale to extend, flex the foot. Exhale, bend, rest the foot. Release your prop. Allow the knees to relax, allow the thighs to relax, and take a moment to notice if anything comes up for you, any sensations, any thoughts. Bring awareness to these sensations. Moving to the left side, squeeze your prop to the inner thighs. Squeeze knees together. Take a hold of your chair for that support. Inhale to extend your left leg. Flex your left foot if you can. Sit tall. Exhale, bend the left knee. Rest the left foot. 2 more. Inhale to extend the left leg. You're doing great. Flex left foot. Sit up tall. Exhale, bend the left knee. Rest the foot. Last one, and then we're done, I promised. Inhale, extend the left leg. Flex the left foot. Exhale, bend the left knee. Rest your foot. Release your prop. Hands on the thighs, sit tall. Interlace the fingers either behind the right thigh or on top of the right knee, whatever feels comfortable for you, and lift the right knee to chest. As you find a gentle compression into your right hip flexor, if this doesn't feel comfortable on the knee, interlace fingers behind the thigh and squeeze the thigh towards the abdomen. Slowly release the right leg down. Rest right foot on the floor. Interlace the fingers behind the left knee or on top of the left knee. Hug left knee to chest. Sit tall. Notice that gentle compression into the left hip. And exhale, release left leg down, sit tall. Rest the hands wherever you can, forget about them. And once again, maybe close eyes, maybe lower gaze. As you check in once more with your breath, your body, and your mind. Notice if anything has changed for you. And for the last time, take a deep inhale by nose. And a long, slow exhale by nose. So this practice is a safe way for you to strengthen your knees. I would recommend you trying to do this a few times a week if you can. Take a few minutes of your day to dedicate to strengthening your knees and taking a moment to check in with yourself, check in with your breath. This is also a great way for you to practice some self-love and some self-care. I thank you for watching this video today. Give it a save or a share with anyone that you think might benefit from this today. And I look forward to seeing you soon for another session of Yoga in 10.